evening, guys. Here again at Coverley Christchurch. This is known as the Old Airport Road. I'm gonna do a video of the airport this evening. I will just show you guys the bus stop here. This is the really new solar photovoltaic plant. It's supposed to be for the Barbados Energy Company Limited, the Barbados National Energy Company. Shelter here that is sponsored by Caribbean Airlines. So this is the new site for the Barbados National Energy Company Limited. With the new photovoltaic plant with B. So this is all Coverley Terrace, Christchurch at the moment. And the oil tanks here for the Barbados National Oil Company. This is where the trucks for Stal and Rubis go for their gas to get to their respective gas stations. Down here. Oil tanks. Let's go for their gas. Take their respective gas stations. No reaching Charnock, Christchurch. No. This is the road to the airport if you are coming from the south coast. So this is the ABC highway over here. Charnock section of the highway. So now I'm walking up towards the airport. So this is the ABC highway, and I'm in Charnock now, by the way. So the ABC highway is the fastest way to the airport now. Now the bus is cut. You can see the highway fast, clearer, and more. No, it is cut because they are building something here. That's why it says lot for sale, So this is Charnock Christchurch that I'm at now. So this is Charnock above here where I am, walking up towards the airport. I'm walking up Charnock now, heading towards the airport. onto the south of the island. And everyone had to use this road to get to the airport long before they had the ABC highway. Before the ABC highway was implanted in the brain of Tom Adams, everyone had to use this road to get to the Sewell/Grantley Adams Airport. But now that there is a highway, the highway is much faster and more convenient now, and easy access to the airport. You can also access the highway from this end as well. You are mostly walking if you are walking. My little aunt friend, we used to live there. When she died, the house was there standing vacant for a long time. They decided to demolish it last year after a homeless man started living in it. So this is the Charnock section of the highway over here. So this is Charnock Christchurch, now heading towards the airport. So you will use this road to the airport if you are coming from Oistins or anywhere along the south coast. You will use this road to get to the airport. This road, I forgot to mention that this road down here will lead you back to Oistins and back to Bridgetown via the south coast. So you will access Oistins and the south coast from this direction and back down to Bridgetown. So this road will lead you back to Coverley, where I started from, back down to Parishland, Ferguson Road, Providence, and the no, will lead you back to you want it to your left now, will lead you back to the highway, Charnock, the highway this way, that way. And straight will be to the airport. And this way to the highway. Meet the highway from this end here with Charnock, the ABC highway. The ABC highway was the plan of Barbados' second Prime Minister, Tom Adams, who invented the highway for motorists to have easy access to the airport and other industrial estates, more so than having to use the long haul. But Tom Adams did not live to see the highway completed because he died in 1985 and the highway was completed by 1989. So the highway started in 84 After the completion of the Spring Garden, now Mighty Guinea Highway, and after that highway was completed, then it came to this airport highway. This was started by University of the West Indies at KFA campus and would end up here by the airport. You can see the plane now landing. They look at landing or taking off. So this is the industrial estate, Seawell. This is Air Canada. It says Air Canada on it. You can see this is the flight school where you learn how to fly a plane. So this is Independence Month. The month of November is our month of independence. So all out here is the Seawell Industrial Estate, which is behind the airport. All behind here is the runway. But this is not the place where you go and watch the planes. This is not where you watch the planes. You go behind the runway and watch the planes. You can see the flight school where you learn to become a pilot. Right, kitchen over here, don't you? I was showing you where the old airport was. Before it moved to its present location, it was the Seawell Airport first. You can see the DHL plane parked on the tarmac as usual. And this is where the old airport used to be. And it was the Seawell Airport. The Seawell Airport was here. So this is all the Seawell Industrial Estate out here. All here is where the old airport was. You can see the DHL plane parked on the tarmac. And this was the airport here. And there was the Seawell Airport from 1938 until 1976 when it moved from here and relocated over here. You can see the Virgin Atlantic plane and Air Canada parked on the tarmac as well, and DHL plane. our airport here. The Virgin Atlantic plane. I'm walking to St. Bartholomew's Church now. Walking to St. Bartholomew's. In the cemetery once more. Back at Malcolm's grave. The grave of Malcolm Denzel Marshall, well-known famous West Indian cricketer. Malcolm Marshall was born on the 18th of April 1958 and died the 4th of November 1999. Malcolm's grave here, well-known West Indian cricketer. Dora Janetta Callender, born 1918. Died in 2024. The Hall family grave. Bartholomew's Anglican Church and the Saw gas station here. So the church is situated behind the airport runway. Behind the airport, you can see the old airport here when it was the Seabed Airport. And this is our airport here, which moved to this location in 1976. Old airport versus the new one. Here. So all the Seabed Industrial Estate over here, back down towards the Seabed Industrial Estate. And this is the church. Came back down. So this is the church here. All the church cemetery, the churchyard. This is like a winged angel or something. Matthew Joseph Seawood departed this life on the 19th of December 1916 at the age of 63. St. Bartholomew's 190th anniversary. So this church dates back to 1830, another historic church in Barbados, in the Anglican Diocese, Miriam Calendar, and Eugene Nurse. So this is a beautiful country church in the countryside, on lands built on lands given by the owners of Sewell Plantation. Whenever I do a vlog by the airport, I come up by the this church, show this church, St. Bartholomew Anglican Church. This is the vicarage, the official residence of the priest. Plane is now landing British Airways, like it's taking off, leaving. Oh, it's no landing, it's no landing, no arriving. Oh, no, it's taking off. You can see the Virgin Atlantic and the Air Canada. This is the Saw gas station here. So this is the Saw gas station here, which opened here in 2020. gas station. Then this is the roundabout here by the airport exit. Airport exit. You can see the Virgin Atlantic part on the tarmac. And this is the Tom Adams roundabout. So Tom Adams is also the one who built this airport as well. In 1976, he renamed it after his father. So Grantley Herbert Adams, who is a national hero, former Prime Minister of Barbados, Prime Minister of the West Indies, and Premier of Barbados. So this way to the highway. This is the back of Charnox now. This way to the ABC highway. The highway starts here. Right here is the highway. All here is the highway. So this is the Charnox section. The highway begins here all the way down to the west side of the highway. So it starts from south and ends in the west. So this is the Tom Adams roundabout. What could be causing this traffic now? You see the control tower for the airport here as well. Here is the airport, the Grantley Adams International Airport. I'm wondering what could have caused all this traffic here back up here by the airport. Roundabout here. You can see all the airport here with the Barbados flag. That's the exit here. And this is Hartfield Village and Hartfield Pasture here. Hartfield Village. Yeah. That gotta be the farm, mother. Oh, the airport. Hartfield Village. this airport was built here in 1976 at the same time that Tom Adams won the government and became the Prime Minister of Barbados. This airport, yeah. This airport moved to this site the same time that Tom Adams won the government and became the Prime Minister of Barbados in 1976. He named it after his father, Sir Grantley Adams, and the same time that this airport moved here is the same time that the Cubana Airlines came crashing down off the west coast in St. James at Paynes Bay, killing all who were on board. Apparently the plane was en route from Guyana to Jamaica, passing through Barbados when the incident occurred. All died. There's a monument in Paynes Bay, St. James, in memory of those who perished in that aircraft accident in 1976. Reached the airport now, almost to the ending of my journey. Park the gate to take you to Grantley village. Also, additional parking for airport patrons as well. So this is our airport here. On the right, we've covered several times before. Our airport here in Barbados. You see the Barbados Concorde experience, which is the home to the Concorde jet. Since it stopped flying in 2002, this is where it is now housed, right next to the airport. And you can see where the old gas station was. This is Pug's Bar and Restaurant here now. Up the road now, we'll lead you back into the parish of Int'l with Gemswick, Curtains, Warberry Woods, aka the Woods, Warberry Woods, Barbados, King Martin's, Crane and Sam Lawrence Castle. This is the entrance to the airport here. Pug's Bar and Restaurant here. Pug's Bar and Restaurant here. So St. Philip is southeast, just up the road here. Have a blessed evening, guys. Thanks for watching. Next one coming at you.